Hello, my Maple Leaf fans. Welcome to the pregame show for Toronto Maple Leafs New York Rangers game. I'm taking you live right now to their pregame transmission for a puck drop at 7 o'clock. Enjoy the pregame.
What's up, Mom?
Are you on your way to the game?
Yeah, I'm on the subway right now.
Oh, wait, you have to fix your tie.
What?
What
Doesn't look good?
Other side.
Hold on, Mom. 1 second. I need my headphones.
Try 1,000 times. No, that's right. A little more. It doesn't even match your suit.
This holiday, our maitre chocolatiers have used our finest Lindt chocolate to create Teddy. With his unique heart charm, this festive figure is perfect for showing you care. Make your holidays magical with Teddy from Lindt.
Yeah, it's really special, obviously, to have my family. To be a part of a milestone like this means the world. So much behind the scenes throughout the course of my career, in my life, really, from, my parents, my siblings, now my wife, my 3 kids, everything they sacrifice and help contribute to, me being at my best and going out there and being able to perform, and chance to share with them really means a lot. So great to have a few moments with them this morning as well.
We know how special the moment is, obviously, and you comment on it, but a week or so later, not being able to reflect on where it happened, and again on the dad's trip, and just kind of let that sink in a little bit more. You think?
Yeah, still haven't had that much time to really think about it, just considering our schedule here, but it has sunk in a little more. I think my. I don't think my dad realizes just how viral he went there online. So it was nice to really share it with him, just because I've said it a few times. He wasn't always around a lot when I was growing up playing, and he sacrificed a lot for me and my sisters to provide the life that he was trying to provide and the opportunities that we hoped to had. And for me, that was the game of hockey, and he wasn't always there, and always meant a lot when he was. And I always wanted to play really well and have a good game. And certainly dad's trip is really special, just as that dream and that opportunity is for real here, playing in the NHL, but then also to have a significant milestone like that. Also, where I started my career, a place that means a lot to me and really helped contribute to me as a player, as a person, was a great moment and a great spot to do it.
What do you think your kids enjoy most about watching you play?
I hope that it's just they see how much I enjoy playing, how much I love to play. I think as competitive as the game is and how driven you are, and you have goals and you want to have success. I think at the end of the day, I just really enjoy the passion of the game, the pure joy that I've had since I was their age, and how that is still within me till today, is just how much I enjoy it. So it's great to share that with them. And seeing them, start to understand more and more as time goes by, and see how they embrace the game as well has been, really one of the highlights of my life.
That habit of you writing their names on your stick and looking at, did you get that from another athlete? Where did that come from, and how often do you look at that during a game?
Yeah, it just kind of naturally happened for me. I think when Jace was born, just felt like I wanted to do something. I've seen guys do different things, different athletes do different things. I don't think it was anything in particular. It just kind of, it was something I wanted to do daily in preparation. So it was a way that anytime I get my sticks ready, it was a moment to do that, and just an appreciation that now that I'm a father and a dad, that you want to just take those moments to really appreciate what life's all about and how much more meaning there is to it because of that. So that's just kind of how it got started and just really stuck with me.
What was their reaction when you got to that point, Mark? Maybe it was FaceTime, maybe it was when you got back home. Did they have a reaction?
I still think they're trying to absorb what that means and what that is. I think they're always excited to know the score, whether we won or lost, I think more than anything. So, but for me, just seeing the smile on their face every day and seeing, I think seeing how they embrace me playing the game, and then also the way they've started to take to it has been really special.
How many friends and family do you expect tonight?
It won't be a ton tonight. It'll be a little more tame than my 1,000th game. So just a lot of immediate family. You obviously get an idea once you start getting close, but also, it's not always something you really want to plan for. I think my personality too is really just trying to stay focused on the present moment, and whenever it happens, it happens. So great that it has, and really nice to obviously share with my family.
What are your thoughts about playing them tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited. They're a really good team, and I think it was a good contest when I watched it on TV, and I'm just really happy that I could be a part of it now, and just playing such a great game.
Speaking of illness, just how did it affect you and maybe some of the players, and how have you noticed the energy increase now that everybody's sort of moving on from it?
Yeah, I think just my energy levels at that time were just low. Not a lot of fluids, and just wasn't really able to leave my bed for a bit. But yeah, getting those few days of rest and kind of just off the ice for a few days, it's been nice. Getting my legs back and just getting that energy. It's really nice, and I think you kind of just get that jump coming back in the lineup and that excitement, and so it's just fun to get a suit up and keep playing.
What does it mean to this group to celebrate John Tavares' 1,000th point tonight before the game?
Yeah, it means everything to this team. He's a huge part. Obviously an amazing leader, and everyone in this locker room looks up to him as an example, and for him to achieve something like that, it's monumental for this team, and I'm just really happy for him.
What's the biggest thing you've learned living with them?
I'd probably say it's just the way he prepares himself, the way he eats, the way he wakes up in the morning, and just how awesome he is around his own kids. He spends so much time with them, and he truly enjoys the game with how much he pushes it on them. But it was so fun to be around them, and it's just such a great family, and I'm so fortunate that they opened those doors for me.
Matthew, you learned something too about scheduling each day, because we know that John's a fairly regimented guy in that regard.
Yeah, he's got a pretty, I guess, unique routine. It's he gets repetitive, but it's all good for him. Yeah, it's very disciplined. I think a lot of guys in here are disciplined, but yeah, I think he's pretty strict on himself. He demands a lot from himself, and so yeah, it's good to see, especially from a young guy like me. It's really awesome to see that someone taking care of himself, especially playing in this league for so long. It's really cool to see.
Do you think the kids understand what's happening tonight? You've lived with them.
Yeah, they're obviously very young, but I think that they get a pretty good idea that their dad's a superstar. So.
Whose idea was the shirt? Did you just come in and find it in your stall?
Yeah, it was right in my stall, and I think everyone threw it on right away, and I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not sure whose idea. It's probably the equipment guys, but yeah, it's pretty sweet.
What does it say most about Martin Jones since he's been recalled?
I think just how calm he's been, just kind of getting thrown into the mix right away, and he's settled in and been so confident. And it's definitely helped us. I think he supported us a lot, and it's nice to have someone that you feel confident in back there. And so I think it's been pretty awesome that he can kind of just step in right away and make an impact like that.
What do you think tonight's game? What do you expect from tonight's game?
Well, I expect them to come pretty aggressive. I think they know what we did to them in their building last game, so I know that it won't be an easy game at all. So I know they're going to be coming at all cylinders, and we just got to match that.
How do you guys feel preparing for this game as opposed to last game, just given even the Pittsburgh win?
It's the same preparation. I think no matter if we have a big win or a big loss, I think we're even keel. I think our preparation's the same, and we try to go into every game we're playing the best team, and today we are playing one of the best teams, so I just have the same mindset for that.
Does it feel like this illness has left the team finally?
I don't know, because you think it is, and then another guy unfortunately gets it, and it goes on and on. So we're trying to be smart with it and be healthy as possible away from the rink for that.
Have you avoided it?
Yes, thankfully I've avoided it. I haven't really got sick like that, so hopefully I don't get like that.
Have you been doing anything different, like just washing your hands?
Just taking my
more?
vitamins and get a good night rest, I guess. That's all I can do. So.
What does it say?
What does it mean to be part of John's 1,000-point celebration?
Oh, it's great. I think he's a great role model for us, especially the young guys. Like to see what he's come from, what he's done, and to get 1,000 points in the league, it's pretty special. And it's something that you never know if you can reach, and he's done that, so it's pretty impressive.
What does it say about this group, just to be able to, if somebody's out, be able to fill the lineup and just keep finding success?
Yeah, we're a pretty deep team. Like we got depth every position, I would say. So that's the benefit of being in Toronto. I think the coaches like it a lot, and I think the confidence we have as a group, if one guy's out, we know that this guy can move up in the lineup, or this guy can be put in a different situation, like last game. And as you see, we did pretty good. So.
What stood out most about the fact that Martin Jones has come up, and just considering him starting with the Marlies?
Yeah, he's done a great job. He's obviously an NHL goaltender. I think it's just a situation and everything, and him having a shutout just proves that he's a great goalie. He's a great goalie to begin with anyway, so it's good to have him again. It goes to our depth, so we're happy to have him.
Nick, was there something about that game on the weekend that you reflected on and you're like, wow, this point was really good about our game that you want to continue tonight?
Against Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just our consistency too. I think we got the lead pretty quickly. Again, against the Rangers, actually, we got the lead pretty early, and we kind of let them come back in and take a few goals. So I think I was happy with our consistency and take that away into this game, knowing that if we have the lead in this game, that we got to keep it that way and not give them any room to come back.
So faster.
Yeah.
He does a lot of his best work behind the scenes, and a lot of people don't see it, and at times take it for granted and such. And then when you have a milestone like this and getting to 1,000 points, it's a chance to really appreciate him for the career that he's had, and like I've mentioned before, I think he's got a lot of great hockey ahead here still, and that's credit to the consistency that he's had through his career, and then that consistency with his habits away from the rink and how he takes care of himself and how he adapts his training and his practices. I believe allows him to have longevity with that consistency with his production.
How difficult was it to celebrate it in the moment, because you're immediately going to overtime and it's a hostile crowd and just unusual circumstances?
Yeah, it was tough, but actually also easy at the same time, because it's such a big goal, and we had been talking a little bit behind the scenes on leaving the bench or not leaving the bench, and it was going to be somewhat dependent on what was going on in the game, and whether it felt right in the moment. And when it happened, there's a few of them kind of looked over their shoulder, and it felt right. So just get out there, kind of thing. So in that sense, it was kind of easy. There wasn't a lot to think about. It was a huge goal. There's not much time left. So it felt right, and in that building, all the more so.
What's the latest on Matthews and Brody?
Austin Matthews? Yeah, Matthews is good. Brody appears to be good. We're expecting both to play.
What's the challenge of the Rangers? You faced them last week, but they're still.
Yeah, probably the greatest challenge would be that we faced them last week, and we had a good night in their building, and they're a great team that has had a great season and has been a good team in the league for a number of years for good reason. And you'd expect them to bounce back here tonight, as they have bounced back and played very well since that game we've played them. So we'll expect them to be at their best in terms of the challenges. They've got great goaltending. Special teams are, you combine the power play and penalty kill, or among if not the best in the league. And they've got some very dangerous players that dominate play when they're out there. So we've got lots to manage, but our hope would be that we can get another good start here tonight. A good start the other day. We had a good start in New York, and want to try to take a hold of the game early.
When you're looking at it, what makes their power play so dangerous?
Just, they have different elements, from shooters and passers to net front presence, and and great intelligence, with how they go about it. Fox seems to make the right decisions at the right time and execute the plays, and then it doesn't really stop from there. So you make one mistake with your stick positioning, or you fail to get a puck cleared, and they make you pay for it. They spend as much time as anybody in the league in the actual zone. It's tough once they get the puck to get it back from them. So face-offs are important, clears and exits are important, how you manage your blue line coming back into your zone. Those are the types of things that you focus on when you're playing against them. If you're having to defend too much in your zone, you're asking for trouble.
On the coaching fraternity front, I apologize, Sheldon, just a thought on DJ yesterday and just in general too with Woodcroft and Everson and Berube.
Yeah.
Feels like we're in this cycle of coaching changes, seemingly the only thing teams are looking at with trades being difficult in the first couple of months.
Yeah, I mean, it's a reality of our business, unfortunately, and it's the way it goes. Unfortunately, but specific to DJ, I think he's a great coach. He's a great person, probably more importantly, and someone that I've enjoyed competing against both at the junior level and then getting to know, time working in the organization, and then down the road in Ontario, or in Ottawa there. So to me, I've seen him do a really good job, and they're not always the most ideal circumstances, but it's tough news yesterday. Anytime you see that go, and as you mentioned, he's not the only one that has been let go this season, and it's tough. But I'm sure he, like the others, are all quality coaches that will land on their feet, and there's opportunities for others now.